Well, another attack in the ongoing war on terror, this time by the terrorists on us, or at least an attempt on us. Two vans, three vehicles packed with explosives, mostly propane bottles rigged with pipe bombs, have been were stopped before they could enter or get really close to the U.S. Embassy in Damascus. The local Syrian security forces stopped the attacks. Two of the vehicles did not go off. Apparently, nobody could set it off. There was some small arms fire. Some hand grenades were thrown inside the embassy compound. One of the Syrian security forces is killed. All of the attackers were finished off. Apparently, we don't really know any details. Some folks are speculating Al-Qaeda links. Probably not. And anybody that's, as well organized as Al-Qaeda can do better than lots of propane jugs and pipe bombs in terms of offensive efforts. Meanwhile, a suicide bomber took out a bus full of police recruits north of Baghdad. The situation in the al-Anbar province is now being described by the commanding general of U.S. forces there as insoluble. There is no way that political stability and control by the government can be established in al-Anbar province. Ramadi is apparently completely under the control of literally the Al-Qaeda in Iraq faction, and things are looking bad. Apparently our forces are considering going back to Fallujah and reducing the rubble there into perhaps gravel with massive air attacks. Fallujah, once again, apparently in the hands of the rebels. The Atlantis made it, docked with the International Space Station, and today they are unloading the various pieces of cargo that will be constructed into a huge solar array and a number of other elements in the construction process. First of the International Space Station construction project to go forward in 3.5 years. Today, politically, is a 9-state primary in the United States, and most of the attention is being focused on various Senate race primaries. Rhode Island, where the incumbent, a very liberal Republican who stood against Bush on a number of issues, is being challenged by a serious, hardcore conservative. If the conservative wins, then the state of Rhode Island, which is notably Democratic in general elections, will probably be sure to fall from the Republican ranks into the Democrats. The Democrats shopping for 6 seats out of the 18 Republicans that are up for challenge this year. Another one is Maryland. That's going to be an interesting race. Kwasi Nkrumah, who was, among other things, a congressman and the head of the NAACP, running against the Republican, who is also a black political ward healer from Maryland and particularly Baltimore. We'll see how that one comes out. What else is going on? Iran is offering to suspend the enrichment process during negotiations with the European Union and the UN over the future of nuclear civilian power in that country. This one would probably involve the Russians supplying the fuel, in fact having the fuel and building the nuclear plants for the Iranians. It sounds like a pretty good deal. And in Afghanistan, the story that nobody ever says anything about, the funeral of that governor of Paktia province who was assassinated 2 days ago. A bomb at the funeral itself just missed a large number of government officials who just climbed into a helicopter and lifted off. The Medusa operation in southeastern Afghanistan continues. Helmand province and Kandahar province, stiff resistance again by the Taliban. This one looks like it's going to go down to the wire, fighting all the way until the weather changes. And when the weather changes, everybody goes inside for the winter. And that's enough news for now. I'm Travis T. Hipp on KVMR Nevada City. Isn't it? No, it isn't. My goodness, it's only 7 in the morning. This is K-Pig. And I'm Travis T. Hipp. Stay tuned.